Best Mesh Router 2023. The best mesh Wi-Fi systems make dead zones and internet slowdowns a thing of the past. Unlike a regular router, which is made up of a single network device, a mesh Wi-Fi system is typically comprised of one main router and several mesh devices called nodes or points that can be connected to it. Number 1. Google Nest Wifi. Google Nest Wifi kicks things up a notch in the mesh Wi-Fi system, taking Google Wi-Fi's incredible yet simple design and performance, then merges it with the convenience of a smart speaker. What you've got here is a 2-in-1 device in an even sleeker and more attractive package. Especially if you're a smart home fiend, you will appreciate the pure genius of this upgrade in Google's Wi-Fi line. Performance is excellent as well, chewing through downloads and streaming video over our 100 Mbps service during our tests. Setup is a breeze as well, which makes it ideal for mesh Wi-Fi system newbies. And if you're tired of the color white, this one also comes in mist and sand colors. As far as the best mesh Wi-Fi routers go, the original Google Wi-Fi is still the one to beat. This one just gives it that extra oomph. The Google Nest Wi-Fi is not only a worthy successor to the incredibly successful Google Wi-Fi, but it builds on it to offer something that fits into a modern smart home. It bridges the gap between best mesh Wi-Fi routers and smart home speakers, and it does so very well. In essence, it keeps a lot of what made Google Wi-Fi special. It doesn't reinvent the wheel or change the performance too much, but it does finally integrate Google Home into the experience for a 2-in-1 device that can sit at the center of your smart home. Number 2. TP-Link Deco M5. If you're looking for a way to spread Wi-Fi throughout your home without having to spend a lot of dough, then look into the TP-Link Deco M5. It's not as speedy as some of the other best mesh Wi-Fi systems on this list. This system is focused more on coverage than high throughput. However, it did improve our throughput significantly during testing. Plus, if you're not too concerned about getting the maximum theoretical throughput, which you probably won't be able to take full advantage of anyway, this shouldn't be too much of an issue. Setup, similar to the other devices here, is a breeze. Even if you're not tech-savvy, the TP-Link Deco M5 is among the best wireless mesh routers for those who don't want to get too technical. And, as it is much cheaper than the rest of the options here, it's also the best mesh Wi-Fi system for budget-minded households. If you're new to mesh systems and have been experiencing issues with dead spots or a smaller than you would like area of coverage, then it might be time to take a look at one. Instead of one router like a traditional setup, you get 2 or 3 units that you can place around your space to create a whole zone of coverage. With the Deco M5, for instance, you can get packs of 2 or 3. We reviewed a 3-unit setup here, with the option of buying additional units if you have an unusually large area you need covered. Number 3. Netgear Orbi Wi-Fi 6, or BK963. The Netgear Orbi Quad-Band Wi-Fi 6E's price is not for the faint of heart, but if you need a very large space, up to 9,000 square feet, covered, then this might be the mesh Wi-Fi system for you. Not only can it cover an incredibly large space, but it's more than capable of handling the most crowded of networks, supporting up to 200 connected devices at a time. And, thanks to its Wi-Fi 6E connectivity, the E stands for extended, you get access to an incredibly speedy 6.0 HZ frequency band. By setting one of the Orbi satellites in our back office, which suffers with poor Wi-Fi, it gets us our maximum Wi-Fi speeds right off the bat, maintaining 100 Mbps for the Euclid test and 12.5 Mbps without fuss. Setting the whole system up is a breeze as well, thanks to the Orbi app being easy to use. Netgear was one of the first companies to introduce Wi-Fi 6 into its range of routers and mesh networking systems, and it's been equally quick off the mark with the new Orbi Quad-Band Wi-Fi 6E, which is the first mesh Wi-Fi system we've seen that supports the new 6E technology. Mind you, Wi-Fi 6 products are still pretty expensive, and stepping up to 6E means that this new 3-piece Orbi system weighs in a whopping $1,499.99. Piso $1,499.99, around $2,100. Number 4. Asus ZenWiFi AX X-Tate. With the Asus ZenWiFi AX X-Tate, Asus has managed to introduce Wi-Fi 6 to that other cutting-edge tech and connectivity, mesh routers. During our tests, it managed to push our 50 Mbps internet connection all the way, even squeezing it up to 60 Mbps at one point. It also held download speed steady at 7.3 MB/s even on the slower 2.4 GHz band in an area in our space with previously low connectivity issues. Setup isn't quite as straightforward. However, with excellent security features to boot, This is a fantastic choice if you're looking at the best mesh Wi-Fi systems. The ZenWiFi AX XT might not be for everyone. In fact, it tops our best router guide for just those very reasons. It's also among the best mesh router systems and can go head-to-head with best Wi-Fi 6 routers out there. Considering all the routers we've tested over the years, that's no small feat. Number 5. Linksys Velop Wi-Fi 6X 4200. The Linksys Velop Wi-Fi 6X 4200 is proof that Wi-Fi 6 mesh systems can be affordable and accessible. It gives big households on a budget an excellent option that still delivers admirable performance and ease of use. If you want to improve your home network speed and connectivity, this state-of-the-art mesh system is an ideal solution. That's especially if you're ready to future-proof your network with Wi-Fi 6 technology. Those who aren't as computer-savvy will also appreciate that easy-to-use Linksys app. It explains everything from connecting to your existing broadband router in order to use its internet connection to where to place any additional nodes in order to get the best Wi-Fi reception. The attractive design and ease of use of Linksys Velop range of mesh networking systems has made it a popular choice with many home users who need to improve their home Wi-Fi. Linksys first added a Wi-Fi 6 model to the range last summer, but that model was pretty expensive. So it has now released a more affordable mesh Wi-Fi system called the Linksys Velop Wi-Fi 6X 4200. There are actually 3 models available, albeit with slightly confusing model numbers. Linksys claims that each Velop router known as a node can cover areas of up to 2700 ft, so you can buy a single node, model number, MX4200 for PS $229.99, $249.99, around a U for $110. And that will be fine for most small and medium-sized homes with just 1 or 2 bedrooms. Number 6. Nest Orbi Pro WiFi 6. This is a powerful piece of kit, even at its most basic configuration, delivering superb Wi-Fi connection over a remarkably large area. In testing with a Wi-Fi 6 capable client, we were able to take advantage of speeds of over 800 Mbps near the router. Even with older clients at 50 or further away, the performance remained outstanding. If you want the most powerful mesh Wi-Fi system, you found it. However, it also comes at a lofty price that most households shouldn't spend. Invest, but only if it makes technical sense. It's taken 6 iterations, but those promoting wireless networking have finally realized that many of the people buying it do not understand, or want to, the differences between IE 800 2.11 and IE 800 2.11x, or any other designations like that. Their solution is to rebrand the latest wireless standards to be Wi-Fi 5 and Wi-Fi 6 so that the non-technical public has a better understanding of why they might buy the latest equipment. What this entirely ignores is that some of the wireless networking standards have a specifically different purpose, and it is not about them being a bigger or smaller number at all. Number 7. Eurohome Wi-Fi System. The Eurohome Wi-Fi system might just be the answer if you need a mesh Wi-Fi system that gives you a lot of control over your network. It gives users total control over their network while touting a secure connection through AI and delivering a terrific performance worthy of power users. Holding up well in our testing, we found it capable of taking full advantage of our 100 Mbps connection at home and better than others in handling standard, pasture walls. Those with bigger spaces will appreciate that it strengthens its signal using its beacon units via a third 5.8 GHz band. Also feature-rich, the Eurohome Wi-Fi system comes with subscriptions to 1Password, Malwarebytes, and Encrypt Me VPN. These should keep everyone linked to your network safe and secure.